Thanks for joining us today on Psychology Pub. As always, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to get more great videos in the future. Today, we're going to talk about healing from a narcissistic abusive relationship. There's no question that being in a relationship with a narcissist can be stressful, challenging, confusing, and more. Feelings of being alone are common, and wondering if it's time to move on may be plaguing you. Is that the right decision? And is healing from a narcissistic relationship even possible? You are not alone, and we're here for you. Right away, we want to let you know that healing from narcissistic abuse is possible. What is narcissistic abuse? Narcissistic abuse is the term used for a form of emotional abuse done by a person who is a narcissist. These people use words and actions in manipulative ways to control, damage, or change their partner's behavior. At times, the abuse is easy to see. However, at other times, the abuse may be more disguised. Some people may feel like they're imagining or overreacting to what happened. At this point, the person whom the narcissist has abused may start to question and blame themselves for everything. This is the result of the manipulative narcissist. While narcissistic abuse can be found in romantic relationships, it's also found in other relationships, including family members, parents, adult children, bosses, co-workers, friends and acquaintances, neighbors, co-parents, leaders in the community, and more. The effects of narcissistic abuse. It's possible to feel many different emotions when dealing with a narcissist, including the following: feeling deep guilt or shame, feeling a sense of grief for the good old days. You may have symptoms of PTSD. You could feel deeply lonely and disconnected from others. The fear of being unloved. You may experience behaviors such as substance abuse, overeating, and compulsive gambling. Low self-esteem, relationship problems with others, financial issues, parenting or co-parenting stress. If divorcing, you could experience brutal legal battles. After watching all this, you may feel completely hopeless that anything can ever change, but we're here to show you ways to move on and heal after being in an abusive relationship with a narcissist. Healing from narcissistic abuse. Here are the steps you can take to heal from being abused by a narcissist. 1. Label the abuse. The first step is recognizing that you're in an abusive relationship with a narcissist. This can be challenging, however. Identifying what's happening helps you find the objectivity needed to start the healing process. Remember that the narcissist uses jealousy, controlling behavior, blaming, humiliation, and more to hurt you. That's abusive, and you don't deserve to be treated like that. 2. End the relationship. If you haven't ended the relationship, now is the time to do so. Abusive relationships rarely get better, and the only way to save yourself and begin healing is to leave the narcissist. In this case, the narcissist may do everything possible to get you back. They may even promise to change. However, a narcissist may also try to smear your reputation, make threats, and more. Remember, you don't deserve to be treated like this. It's time to get out of the relationship to save yourself. 3. Set clear boundaries. It's not always easy to leave a narcissist. However, it's imperative for your well-being, so it's best to avoid all contact with the abuser. It takes much discipline. However, it also limits the chances for the narcissist to make a connection or even trick you back into the relationship. If you're in a co-parenting situation, set specific limits with the abuser about communication, seeing one another, for instance, when dropping off the kids, and more. Take a hard stance with these boundaries and enforce them strictly. This is the way to protect yourself from more abuse. 4. Do not retaliate. Once the relationship has ended, the abuser may try to hurt you. It's completely human to want to retaliate and fight back. However, this is the goal of the narcissist. They want to get some kind of reaction out of you, even if it's negative. For this reason, it's best to remain neutral and not react to the narcissist's actions. It can be helpful to talk with others who don't have ties to the abuser. Never choose a relative or friends you have in common. These people may inadvertently provide the narcissist with information that they may use to engage you again. 5. Seek support. Once you've ended the relationship, it's essential to find people who can support you and offer comfort and assistance. This may be trusted relatives or friends who who are not connected to the abuser. Or you may want to consider joining a support group for survivors of abusive relationships. Even if the relationship ended some time ago, it's okay to seek help now. It's not too late to reach out for assistance and support. 6. Develop a daily routine. Creating a daily routine can be beneficial for your healing. It's the sense of predictability that helps you focus, even when things are rough and seem like chaos. Develop a weekly and monthly schedule that works for you, then stay with it. Having a daily routine can help you when things are tough and you're feeling bad. 7. You may feel grief. When a relationship ends, it's normal to feel grief. This is true even after ending a traumatic relationship, such as one with a narcissist. It's not uncommon to feel numb, detached, distrustful of others, and more. You may even miss the abuser. It's also common to have trouble doing daily tasks. That's why creating a daily routine is essential. All of these and other feelings are completely normal. However, as you move through the healing process, these feelings will eventually dissolve, but it can take time, and that's okay. 8. Express your emotions. After breaking up with an abuser, you can feel many intense emotions. This is also common. It's important not to suppress or bottle these feelings up. Instead, identify them and release them. 9. Implement self-care. Self-care is also essential after being in an abusive relationship. Self-care means doing things that help you feel better physically and emotionally. This is a time to find something that builds your self-esteem, makes you feel happy, develops a sense of purpose, and makes new, fulfilling relationships. Be sure to include some self-care in your daily routine. 10. Forgive yourself. It's also common to feel like you are at fault for what the narcissist did to you. You are not to blame in any way, so be compassionate and kind to yourself. Practice self-forgiveness to reestablish well-being and develop a more positive outlook. Concluding thoughts. As you move through the healing process, you may find it difficult at times. If so, it may be time to reach out to a therapist for help. There's no shame in seeing a professional for help with your healing. It's like going to see a doctor when you're sick. You're not sick, but sometimes we all need a little extra help. And a therapist is someone who has been trained to help you in your healing process after ending a relationship with a narcissist. Thanks so much again for joining us today on Psychology Pub. Remember, click like, subscribe, and comment for more great videos in the future.